everyone, this is Sally Terry and welcome to Finding the Center of Your Borders. And we're not actually reading the ruler, and I have to tell you a little story. My mother was a brilliant bookkeeper, and her father, my grandfather, was actually the treasurer for a large insurance company. So when Mother and I would do these wonderful little projects together, I'd say, okay, Mom, why do you want me to cut the fabric? And she'd say 5 and 3 marks. And I'd say, okay, what do you want me to cut it? And she'd say 5 and 3 marks. And I said, well, what's that? And then she'd hold the ruler up and point to it. Well, it turns out she skipped 5th grade. They sent her on. That's when they taught everybody how to read a ruler. So if I didn't have the same ruler as she did, I could never cut it to actually her specifications. So here's how we find the center of a border using marks. It's way too complicated to add all these up and then subtract that 1/4 inch seam allowance and find the center accurately. So angle your ruler so that your marks are always divisible by 2 evenly. So I put the 0 on the left hand seam, and then I've subtracted that 1/4 inch seam allowance and put the 6 on that. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, so I mark the 3. Slide it down, any number divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so I mark the 3. You could put it on an 8 and then divide it by 2, and then your center would be 4. And here we have the perfectly centered line. If you're going to divide it in thirds, then you use any number divisible by 3. If you're going to divide it into fifths, it needs to be divisible by 5. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So here's how we find the center of your border using marks.